What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Vinny Forster here, and I'm back with another banger. I'm back here with another video here with Blackboard TV. Right now, I'm going to be reacting to a YouTuber by the name of Thestradman buying my man Michael B. Jordan's Ferrari, crashed Ferrari. I remember that Ferrari he had. You know what I'm saying? He crashed it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he was doing with it. You know what I'm saying? Went out of control. I don't know what he did with it, but at the end of the day, he crashed it. And somebody bought it for the low. So let's react to the video. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what this YouTuber, Thestradman, see what he gonna do. All right, let's get into it.
Just bought my first crashed supercar, 812 Superfast. I just bought Michael B. Jordan's crashed Ferrari. Now the story goes, December 2nd, 2023 at 11:30.
Yo, Mike, what was you doing? You sipping on something? Come on, man. Don't be out here drinking and driving, man. Let's get into it.
23 at 11:30 p.m. 812 Superfast next to a Ferrari 458, kind of sort of out of nowhere, lost the back end and hit a Kia.
A night out in Hollywood ends in a crash when Creed actor Michael B. Jordan wrecks his $400,000 Ferrari on Sunset Boulevard.
And the wheel...
Yo, what the heck was you doing, my man? Seriously? My man, if you can't handle no car like that, don't be buying cars like that. You know what I'm saying? You destroying something beautiful, all right? Come on, man. Let's get into it.
And the wheel fell off. No, I'm serious. The wheel actually fell off.
One of the tires flew off.
You can actually see the wheel disengage from the car, and it continues to roll down Sunset Boulevard. You can't make this stuff up. I think before we continue, a quick moment of silence for the Kia. All right, we're good. Now, maybe the craziest part about this whole 812 saga, my good buddy Gordon, aka F-Spot, he was at the crash scene. So when this car popped up on eBay Motors with a buy it now for $198,000, I knew I had one thing to do. They were asking $198,000. I offered 180. They counted at 190. I counted 185. They said 188, and we agreed at $187,000. I bought a trailer. We're headed to California. The 812.
Yeah, but how much is that going to cost you to fix? Because that look like that is... I wish I could curse right now. I'm trying not to curse. That's my new thing now. I'm trying not to curse in these videos. I'm trying to make it kid-friendly or family-friendly, all right? But let's get into it.
It's off in Sacramento, California. It's about 10 hours and 700 miles. And this trailer's on airbags. You can actually drop it all the way to the ground. Now, 700 miles across the Great Basin.
I really want that trailer. That trailer's fire. Let's get into it.
In northern Nevada through Reno, the littlest, biggest city in the world, and welcome to Sacramento, California. This place is actually crazy. There are auto recyclers everywhere, dismantlers, salvage cars. What did I get myself into? I'm not this guy. I've never been this guy. I don't even know if I want to be this guy. 12 hours later, welcome to Sacramento. We're going to go see the 812 for the first time.
Yo, the stuff my man Thestradman says is kind of funny, you know. He do it for the kids. That's why he acts the way he acts. That's what I believe, or that's just his personality. But at the end of the day, I really like the dude. He's a good guy. You know, give you a quick rundown. I was watching Thestradman for like forever, you know. And I remember back when he went and bought his first Lamborghini. It was a Gallardo, and which was my dream car. So he had me hooked. So ever since then, I've been hooked. Been a #1 fan to his channel. So kudos to him, but let's get into it.
For the first time, I bought this car in eBay Motors, sight unseen. I just hope the photos match the actual car. And here she is, tucked away in the back of some warehouse, covered in dust. Honestly though, she's not in as bad a shape as I was expecting. The real question is, will she fire up? The color on this car is absolutely gorgeous. Ferrari Azzurro, California. Oh my, oh my. Yep. Now this trailer is an absolute game changer. I'm having a conversation with a guy from the salvage yard, a very nice gentleman, but at the same time, I have no idea what I'm doing. The windshield is broken, the passenger window is completely gone. We gotta wrap this up in plastic, make sure no rain or snow gets inside the cabin. Shout out to the guys at the salvage yard because obviously...
Wrap it up. That's why I hope you guys were doing that Diddy's party, wrapping it up. I know what y'all was doing, but let's get into it.
Obviously, I came completely unprepared. Now, kind of sort of fun fact, I have never in the entire history of my life towed a vehicle by myself, and the first time is, well, the best time. The saving grace, it already has a salvage title, so if anything does go wrong, I guess it's not really a big deal. Well, I am hot and sweaty, I'm dusty, and I'm questioning my intelligence right now because as I pull my salvage title Ferrari 812 Superfast, I daydream of the clean title 812 I just sold. Yes, you heard that correct. I sold a clean title Ferrari 812 Superfast.
I know my man just saw the clean one. You know, usually he keep two of the same cars. Excuse me. So he has his car collection is really fire. He has a dope car collection. A lot of Lamborghinis, a couple of classic Lamborghinis, or maybe one or two. I think he owns a Rambo Lambo and some other Lamborghini that kind of looks like a station wagon. It's pretty fire, but he got a dope car collection. So he has two Aventadors that I know for a fact that he customized them, hooked them up, you know. So I'm questioning why he's selling one Ferrari, a good one at that, keeping the other one. Because what he did with one of the two Aventadors he had, one was a wrecked one, which was fire. He built it. I mean, he bought it. It had a rebuilt title on it, and he put a wide body kit on it. So, in the other one, I thought he was going to keep that stock, but he turned around and did another wide body kit on that too as well. So that's why I'm questioning why would he sell one and not keep the other? But let's get into it.
In exchange for a salvage title 812 Superfast. I have completely lost my mind. I also got a Lotus Emira. The sales tax netted to 0. So effectively, if I can fix this 812, I get a free Lotus Emira. I don't know if that math is mathin', but we're gonna count it. As far as the damage on the 812, the driver's side is actually 100% perfect. All the cars passing me on the left side, they see the car and they're like, that's a clean title. As far as the damage on the 812, obviously it's fairly apparent. Most of the damage is right here. We need a new bumper, we need a front fender. The hood, I don't actually know. We need a front windshield, we need a new side mirror. The door can definitely be salvaged, can be repaired. As far as in here, I don't really know. Welcome here to Nevada, welcome to Reno. We got 7.5 hours that way. Should be
Y'all look like they got some frame damage, but let's get into it.
smooth as butter. Now, doing this trip solo is terrifying right now. I've never towed a car alone. I have no experience tying down cars. We're in northern Nevada, in the middle of nowhere. The Ram TRX can tow. Towing capacity is 8,100 pounds. The trailer and the super...
You see me guys scratching my nose a lot. I got my allergies. All right, so please forgive me. All right, but let's get into it.
fast is about 6,500 pounds, so we're within capacity, but the TRX is not really an ideal tow rig. She's squatted down, but she's doing great. There's nothing better than being self-reliant. I'm learning to tow 1 mile at a time. We have made it back to home sweet home. 3 days, 24 hours of driving, 1,400 miles with not one single issue. We've made it. I'm just as shocked as you guys that we actually made it in one piece. Now, if you tow for a living, I have a newfound respect for what you do. That is so much more exhausting than just driving a normal vehicle. So we gotta unload the 812, get her in the garage, and I guess see what's wrong. This trailer is so slick. It is on airbags. We're just gonna drop it to the ground. And being able to hook up the ratchet strap to this rail system right here is an absolute game changer. When I left Sacramento, you have no idea how nervous I was. Latching up these ratchet straps, my confidence level was very, very, very low. But now I feel like a professional. And definitely the most fun part of the entire process did not go as planned. Luckily, the front bumper doesn't really matter because it goes without saying, but still, regardless, I've been waiting 12 hours for this, and I thought it was going to be a lot more satisfying. Are you kidding me? There's really only one way to get in the 812, and it goes kind of sort of like this. Easy, smooth as
like the 812, but I'm just not feeling this paint color. I really don't like this paint color, but whatever. Let's get into it.
Smooth as butter, baby. Oh gosh, ow. We're good. I'm just getting a little bit too old for these shenanigans. This red interior, though, is beautiful. Okay, so we got no airbags, shouldn't be a problem. And this spec on this car is out of control.
Yo, that exhaust, hands down, that's fire. But let's get into it.
Out of control. You got the Italian flag right there. I've never seen that on any other 812. full carbon fiber. You have the red pinstriping here on the steering wheel, also carbon fiber, more carbon fiber. I mean, the spec, Michael B. Jordan, well played. I can't really see anything, so you gotta check my 6. As long as I go straight back, it should be totally fine. If I hit the other side, it doesn't really matter, so. Lift is up, lift operates.
Drivable.
I hear something slightly disconcerting. Not that this is a big surprise, but if you listen super close right here, clearly we have a vacuum leak of some kind. We should shut her down. Well, the fun and games is officially over. Now we gotta figure out how to actually sort this out. When F-Spot first saw this car, he actually sent me a message on WhatsApp, and I knew then and there I had to own it. I would scour Copart looking for the Michael B. Jordan 812 Superfast, and eventually, sure enough, it popped up on Copart. But just like so many cars on Copart, all dreams were dashed. I was ineligible to bid. I'm not a dealer, I'm not a broker.
That's the only thing I like about Copart. They don't let the regular people bid on the cars. That sucks. You know what I'm saying? You need a dealer's license or some type of I don't even know what other license, but it sucks. Copart, get it together. You probably get more money. Let's get into it.
Car got sold, and as far as I was concerned, I was never gonna own it. And of course, 2 months later, the car showed up on eBay, and I bought it. But you'll notice the car has the wheel attached. It's been reattached. You look at the Copart advert, the wheel is unattached. It is detached from the car. So the shop that bought the car off of Copart reattached the wheel, cleaned up the car a little bit, and resold it. Why did the shop resell it? What did they discover after they bought it that made them realize they didn't want to fix it? And I'm the sucker who bought it. When I bought the
I'm surprised he didn't leave the car out there in wherever he got it from. I think it was Los Angeles or something like that. There's a company out there that does that. I forgot the name of the company, but there's a guy. All he does is buy his wreck, salvage exotics, and he hooks them up, flips them for profit. And he does he gets them down to the T, like perfect to the T. And a lot of people send their cars to him. So I'm surprised that he didn't do that. Maybe he don't know nothing about it. But yo, Stratton, inbox me if you want to know who it is. I'll tell you who it is. Just gotta remember the name. Let's get into it.
The car, I considered all of these things. I should have flown to Sacramento. I should have done a full inspection of the car, but it's a Michael B. Jordan 812. We're gonna fix it. I don't know how we're gonna fix it. We're gonna get her fixed.
Fun fact, Michael B. Jordan was in Black Panther with my wife's cousin. She was one of the warrior chicks, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Janelle Stevens. Let's get into it.
Let me get it fixed. This is the actual wheel that was detached from the car. This is the one that rolled down Sunset Boulevard, and you can see the lip of the wheel is somewhat damaged. They repaired the wheel, had it powder coated, but it's powder coated the wrong color. The lighting here in the garage is not the best, but you'll notice that wheel just has like a little bit more rose gold than that one. As far as the overall damage of the car, I've had limited time to actually fully assess it. That full evaluation will come once I get the car up in the air, but right off the bat, the passenger mirror needs to be replaced, 3 airbags deployed, the driver airbag, the passenger airbag, as well as the passenger side airbag. The windshield needs to be replaced, the passenger glass needs to be replaced, the front bumper needs to be replaced, front fender obviously is completely missing. The passenger headlight has a slight fracture in it. Unfortunately, the subframe, there's a lot of issues. The bracket for the hood mechanism needs to be replaced. The passenger door, the damage is actually a lot worse than I expected. All 4 wheels need to be replaced. And I haven't even lifted up the car in the air. That's really gonna tell the full story.
So buying a salvage or a car with like an exotic car with a story brings the value up of the car. That's what I think I'm hearing in the streets. I don't know. Ed Bullion helped me out. So he bought Michael B. Jordan's crashed Ferrari. Later on down the line, that's going to be worth money because of the story behind the car. So I don't know. Help me out. Let me know if it's true or not. But that's what they say. Let's get into it.
Now, I paid $187,000 for this car. If this car was a clean title, no accident history, in this specification, because this car is a very high MSRP, it's probably a $400,000 car, so I got it for 50% off. Now, the motor seems good. The whole driver's side of the car is perfect. The back of the car is good. The interior is good as well. So let's say the shop in Sacramento did find something after they bought the car on Copart that meant they didn't actually want to fix it. Even if I had to part out the car, I think financially I could recoup most of my money. That's not the plan, but worst case scenario, you always got to calculate that. I think we'll be okay. I think we can get the car fixed. Might need a little bit of tender love and care. We got a lot of work to do. Now, I don't want to get caught up too much in the details of this accident, but I do own the car, so I kind of want to know. I'm going to do a little bit of digging. Historical weather, zip code 90210, Beverly Hills, California, December 2nd, 2023.
California,
at 11:53 p.m., it was
But you're out
reported at 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, the accident was reported at approximately 11:30 p.m., so it's safe to assume 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, that's cold for Los Angeles, but it's not that cold. Would 52 degrees Fahrenheit affect tire performance? It's not that cold. Now, she's front engine, 800 horsepower, rear wheel drive. Now, I'm just guessing. I could be completely wrong. This is just a theory, a hypothesis, but I'm betting when this car crashed into that Kia, it was probably in race mode. Maybe traction control was turned off, maybe stability control was turned off, but even just in race mode, cold tires, you mash the throttle, you are going straight into that Kia. It don't matter who you are. And because you can enable the...
That's why I like cars with all-wheel drive. That rear-wheel drive is nice for drifting and stuff like that, but I like all-wheel drive. All right, let's get into it.
Different driving modes so easy on the steering wheel. I'm guessing the owner of this car probably lent it out to a lot of his buddies. Whoever was driving this car, they might not even have known what mode they were in. The red 458 came up next to him. They got caught up in the moment. Bada bing, bada boom. The 812 Superfast coming from a guy who owned one, put a lot of miles on it, on cold tires in the winter here in Utah. It's a very, very, very fine line, and you don't want to cross it. Well, there you have it. We are the proud owners of the Michael B. Jordan Ferrari 812 Superfast.
Yo, congratulations, Thestradman. Really dope car. Really like it. I just don't like the color. But the thing about cars, you can always change the color, change the paint. You can wrap it, do whatever you want to it, but it's your car. You know, congratulations. Yeah, that was dope. All right. See you later. One.